Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A little update from Ukraine. The Russians again launched a lot of drones, a lot of them, which is more than 160 again this time. Next one. The Americans will eventually get their claw on the Ukrainian resources with the traitors at the helm of Ukraine. They will do it. They are in the final stages of negotiations. What they do? They just play hard to catch. That's what it is. It's a done deal. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Next one. The Ukrainians successfully attack again a Ryazan oil refinery. Good success, big success. We'll see. I will show you maps where this Ryazan refinery is. And Boris Johnson is in Kiev again. You remember when he got in Kiev in what? 2022 in what was that? April, May? After the Russians were negotiating with Ukrainians in Istanbul, he was the emissary. Now if he arrives in Kiev again, whose emissary he is? Whose? Because he's not the Americans, obviously. Unless, well, I'm going to figure out where this baboon, Boris Johnson, where his allegiance lays. This guy is just, but hey, that's how the politicians are. They sell everything. They're just pimps. And unfortunately, the countries, nations are the ladies of the night for these pimps to sell to whom? Who are the customers? Well, the customers are the big business. The banking system, the military-industrial complex, the energy industry. These are the customers, with the pimps selling the countries to them, their nation. This is treason, according to my books. But hey, let's start with the first article. Ukrainska Pravda. This is from the 24th of February, Monday, 2025. Russia launches 185 attack drones against Ukraine on third anniversary of full-scale invasion. Well, right, so they lied. A few days ago, actually 2 days ago, on the 22nd, the Ukrainians' intelligence claimed that the Russians on the 24th, today, prepare festivities for Victory Day against Ukraine and NATO. And I said in the video I made 2 days ago, they're lying. Therefore, don't ever trust those intelligence services. Ever. The problem is like the kid, the child, who cried wolf too many times. Nobody believes them. So, as I said, then they are lying. They have reports, not, no, reports. And I knew they were lying. Why? The Russians are not baboons. So, anyway, I don't think they will mark that kind of thing until it really ends. Russian military has attacked Ukraine with 185 Shahed attack UAVs and various types of decoy drones since the evening of 23rd of February. A total of 184 drones failed to reach their targets. So 184 failed, but what happened with one? This guy's thinking we're baboons. So what did they attack? Kharkiv, Poltava, Sumy, Kiev, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Kirovohrad, Khmelnytsky, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Kherson, and Dnipropetrovsk oblasts. And these are located at where? Khmelnytsky, Kiev, Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, Kharkov. This is Zaporozhye, Dnipropetrovsk, Mykolaiv, Odessa, Cherkasy. So this area here, not the Polish side of Ukraine. And my Polish friends, they like when I say that. A total of 71 enemy decoy drones disappeared from radar without causing adverse effects. So, the Air Force noted that the Russians' attack affected Dnipro, Odessa, Kiev, and Khmelnytsky. Khmelnytsky, Kiev, Odessa, and Dnipro. Right there. Okay, why? I know, they like to hit all kinds of schools and hospitals. The Russians launched drones from the Russian cities of Oryol, Bryansk, Kursk, and Cape Chauda, located in temporarily occupied Crimea. So let's see. They didn't launch anything from Milerovo, it seems like. So they launched from these three oblasts, or the cities now, they said. Bryansk, Oryol, Kursk, the three of them, just the three of us. Then you got Cape Chauda, it's in the Crimean Peninsula. right here. This is Cape Shauda, where you can see shit. That's a military base. Now that you know. All right, let's move on and see what they did. They destroyed all these guys and pop. All right, no problem. Let's see what's going on here with these guys. Ukrainska Pravda. Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister. Ukraine and US in final stages of negotiations on mineral deal. Guarantee you they will give the Americans everything. Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister Olha Stefanishnya has said that Ukrainian and American teams are at the final stage of the negotiations on the agreement on Ukrainian minerals. And I'm quoting, Ukrainian team and US teams are in the final stage of negotiations. Poor Ukrainians, man, they're lied from all sides. Regarding the minerals agreement, we are committed to completing this swiftly to proceed with its signature. We hope both US and UA leaders might sign and endorse it in Washington the soonest to showcase our commitment for decades to come. The day before, Andriy Yermak, the Jewish chief of staff of the Jewish president of the Ukrainian nation, head of the office of the president of the Ukraine, reported a constructive round of talks with the US side on the agreement to give Washington a share of Ukraine's mineral resources. Now, this is clearly protection tax or payment. That's what it is, man. It's clear in your face. Done by aliens. Done by Yermak, by Zelensky, by Shmihal. These guys are the negotiators. All Ukrainians for you. And you know what you're going to do, Ukrainians? You're going to work for the foreign companies that are going to be coming in your country, and they're going to invest, and you're going to be robot. You're going to work over there. That's what you're going to do. Like we do here. But at least here you have options. Over there, yet I don't think so. We are like hamsters or like mice on the spinning wheel, my friends. We are modern economic slaves. Happy, supposed to be, and fatter. Why? We eat all kind of garbage. Next one. New voice of Ukraine. Ukrainian General Staff confirms strike on Russia's Ryazan oil refinery. All right, so what they do? They hit it. The attack caused at least 5 explosions near the refinery, reportedly resulting in a fire near the primarily oil processing unit. What did you use, baby dolls? Parakapa drone strike. And they also, additionally, on February 23rd, yesterday, Ukrainian forces carried out a drone strike on an oil depot in Russia's Tula Oblast. Oh my God, so where are those things? So Ryazan, let's start with Ryazan. This is the exact location, and this is the refinery right there. This is it. This is the exhaust pipe. Okay, so let's go here. Ryazan, Paparakatsakamaka. This is on the bank of the river Okinawa. All right, so this is Moskva. Moskva is over there. And on the big scheme of things, I don't think so, is... Where are you, baby doll? I want to make you clearer. All right, here it is. So here it is. This is Moscow. Where is Moscow, baby doll? Right here. And this is Ukraine. And I'm going to show you a different map. So pretty far, don't you think? From the border, pretty far. And they could hit Moscow if they hit this one. And that is southeast of Moscow, where it is in this beautiful map. All right. Moscow is right there, Ryazan is right here. So they struck right here, and we have Tula Oblast right here where they attack, remember? The other depot. Well, good for them. It's very far, Moscow is the same distance. Next one, let's see what this baboon has to say. This Ukraine forum. Who is supporting this guy? Boris Johnson arrives to Kiev, 24th of February 2025. Have you heard Boris Johnson's statements? I personally don't know. I know they tell us that Boris Johnson lost his position as a prime minister because of the parties he had at Downing Street during the COVID without a mask. I don't believe that. I don't believe that British people are still, English, Welsh, Scots and Irish, the British people. They are not the others, no. They said, well, that's unacceptable. You gotta go. And he said, okay, I'm gonna go. I don't believe squat that was the reason why he lost his position of unelected prime minister. But anyway, the problem is, since then, he promises your land, your children to fight for the interest over there. Bring more weapons, do this, do that. It is the tool of the military-industrial complex, and not only. He promises everything. It's a competition in the West. You want a position in a government, appointed, or maybe elected, when you say everything for Ukraine. The military should get more weapons. Hey, arms manufacturing companies, you're going to get banks, reconstruction, Ukraine. We have to build more weapons we don't have revenue. What do? Oh, we borrow money. Oh, we're going to borrow money from the banking system, international banking system. So the banks are okay. Then we have the military-industrial complex, okay, building weapons from those guys. We're going to make our people work like goody on that. And then what? Our resources. We need to get the Ukrainian resources, and if we win in Ukraine against the Russians, we get the Russian resources, and you guys are going to receive it. I am going to give it to you. So the three pillars of these profiteers are going to be getting explodingly fatter. So this is Boris Johnson. So he's going to Kiev. When he went to Kiev and he put the little thing in the spokes, the spokes of a bicycle wheel, click, 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 and the whole bicycle collapse between the Ukrainians and the Russians. He was the emissary. He was not the guy who came and said, okay, everybody, sit down, shut up, okay, I'm talking. No, he was not like that. He was like, with the power vested in me by the big boss, Al Capone, I tell you, shut the fuck up and don't negotiate with the Russians. Go to war. That's what he did. No, he didn't. He was like, can you go to war? The Americans are saying you should. And if you don't, they're going to you up. I'm so strong. Ooh, let me fix my how's that, my bird's nest that is in my fucking hair. So I'm talking about this little polar bear. So that's what happened. So now he's back in business again. Why do you think he's over there? I don't think he's sent by the Americans. I think he just showed up like a scaregoat. Hey, scaregoat, that's not how you say it. The one that's scared, what is it called? The one that you put it in the field that was scared, whatever it is, you know what I mean. Scared goat. Anyway, it's a scared goat, okay? Because I said so. Can you do anything about it? You can only click. All right. So here it is. He shows up over there. Scare, whatever it is. And then he shows up over there. I think he just shows up to show his importance and support. He's not going to do squat. The game is already closed, is already done. Let's see what these guys are talking about. Oh, here is an Ukrainian for you. Denis Shmyhalstein. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson. I mean, to have this guy as the Prime Minister of your country, and you can say, oh, what do you have? It's true. We have garbages. Except probably one or two countries on this planet that really have leaders. The West has baboons. No, they have pimps. That's what they are. Former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson arrived in Kiev on the 3rd anniversary of Russian invasion to get some Kiev prostitutes. The former head of the British government announced this on social media, blah, blah, blah. I am proud to be here in Kiev on the 3rd anniversary of Putin invasion. Nobody should give a fuck about you, man. But they do, and I do, obviously. I salute the continuing heroism of the Ukrainian people in resisting a vile act and unprovoked aggression, and I categorically reject the bizarre untruths currently being peddled about the origin of that papa. Shut your pie hole. I'm proud, okay? Origins of this war. We know the origin. NATO expansion. There you have it. Bye-bye. And if you want to go deeper, the collapse of the Soviet Union. If you want deeper, the guys with the... Anyway. Let's see what he wants here. Doesn't want anything. So he's over there to do exactly what? What is he going to do about? Nothing. The former papa urged people to keep their cool. This is what he says. You know what? You guys are going to fight. You're very heroic. You're defending the humanity against the Russians. You defend our way of life. And while you do that and you die over there, my buddies here are going to get fatter, as I said, and I will be in charge. I will tell you what to do, and I will give you medals worth shit because you fought and someone died like that. This is the crime. This is the crime. This is what I do with these people. No. You go over there. You send your child. No, send. They might send their children. So I don't want to go that way. No, you go. I will take this Boris Johnson, Maria Callas, now the baboon foreign minister of the European Union, unelected, but hey, she was taken from freaking Nordic states and dropped over there. What did you do? Suck dick? Anyway, so there she is. She's over there, the foreign minister now. I would send these guys, and I would send Scholz, I would send Macron. These guys, you go and fight for a week in Ukraine, in the front freaking line. First one, I'm gonna give them the 60-pound everything they need to, okay? So I don't know if they're gonna be able to carry it, those fuckers. They will come over there, they're getting automatic weapons, grenade, whatever, a lot of extra ammunition and so on. Some ration food, which I think the Boris Johnson will be like, I'm hungry! Woo! Spack! Fuck, go and fight. That's why I would do these guys. Send them over there for a week, but not like in the back somewhere, with tequila and with the ladies of the night, somewhere in a bunker. No. You go and fight. Go and fight a week. And then after a week, I want to see how tough you are. If you come back. And I pray your God that they are coming back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you later.